Hey, hello guys, from Fiji again, and welcome to the channel. Today I'm bringing you some Germans against some British. We're gonna have a lot of miniatures on the table today. Let's have a look at the lists very quickly. I'm gonna start with the Germans. Why not? When I was working out this list, I thought I want to bring some Italians to the table as well, like cheap tanks that can actually just to kind of bother as much as possible the opposition. And I don't know, I really like the N14s 41. So look, I'm bringing a formation, 3 platoons, 2 of them with 4 tanks, and then the third one with 3 tanks. These are Semoventes, but these are proxies, pretty much. So these are, we're gonna play like if these guys were M14s 41s, and then the HQ. Then we're bringing infantry formation with the HQ, 3 platoons with 5 stands of standard infantry, I would say, with MG42s and stuff like that. And then they're also bringing each of the platoons got to how you call it, the flame towers, or the flamethrowers, and then a platoon with 2 heavy machine guns. In support, we have the Stukas and a platoon of 4 Panther 3s with the 7.5 centimeter barrel, and these 2 expensive cards, the Clever Tactics and the Elite Crew card, to kind of add I would say more colors to the Panther 3 platoon. Now, the British are bringing to the table 2 formations. As you can see here, we have, let me zoom in for you. Yeah, we have honey formation with 1, 2, 3 platoons with 3 honeys. Then this one, these are 3 grants, and the HQ with 2 tanks. Infantry formation with 2 platoons with infantry. These are the usual ones with the Boys anti-tank rifle and the 2-inch mortars. Then 2 platoons with 2 6-pounders each, 6 3-inch mortars, and the HQ. Also in support, the British are bringing Hurricanes. I know that these are Kitty Hawks, but give me some time, guys, and I'll bring some Hurricanes hopefully. And then the 25-pounders. So that's pretty much the list. So let's now choose randomly who's attacking, defending, and the map, and I'll come back to you. All right, let's have a look at the table and who's attacking and defending. Now, for the British and the Germans, I'm gonna roll a dice. One they defend, then 2 or 3, they are maneuvering, 4, 5, 6, they are attacking. And look, this is based on the army lists that we are bringing today to the table. It is not in the rule book, but that's how I do it. So let's see how it works. Okay, so this basically means that the the British are maneuvering and the Germans are defending. All right, let's have a look then at the battle plan. So we have the Allies maneuvering and the Axis defending. So it's gonna be somewhere here. So let's roll a dice. Okay. So it's gonna be 6. Fighting withdrawal again. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, guys. So let's have a look at the table. Fighting withdrawal. You have mines, minefields. You have an ambush, and basically. Here in the red line is where the British are gonna deploy their 100% of their army, and then from the blue line, the British will do the same. Now, if we have a look at the map, we have in this first half like a kind of a village, and then here on the second half we have like a road, and with more, I would say, it's a more clear of a staff. And so the British have placed one objective here. That's a range-hidden marker. That's the 25-pounder marker. And then the other objective right at the other side of the deployment area of the objectives. So right there. just to split the German forces in two. This is the range in marker of the 6-pounders. Sorry, the 3 inches mortars. So we also can see here how the Germans are trying to block the access to this objective here with this minefield, this one here and this one here. Now, notice that there's enough space here for a honey and probably for for one of the grants to pass through. The Germans are gonna deploy, if I'm not mistaken, 100% of their forces, and slowly, turn after turn, from turn 2 most likely, they are gonna start withdrawing units, and that's gonna be painful for them. It is a very complicated map. The British should not go in a rush, because time is actually playing in their favor. So let's see how it goes. I'll do the deployment of both armies and come back to you. All right, guys, so I guess you can now see what's going on. The British are putting almost everything here on this edge, and look, yeah, there was a possibility of trying to attack this objective here, but listen, it was very difficult, too many minefields. So yeah, let's have a look at the deployment. British side is very simple. Have the Honeys, the Grants, Honeys here, and their infantry teams. So you have 2 infantry platoons. Remember, one here, one there. Artillery, the 3-inch mortars, the 25-pounders, and these guys they know they don't need to rush. They could even, and in fact, I believe that's what I'm gonna do. They can start, shooting everybody here. Just take it easy. If I'm not mistaken, they have to win in turn 8, so no rush for them. While the Germans will need to stand in front of them, and we have 1 infantry platoon here, the 2nd infantry platoon here, a platoon with M14s 41s, a 2nd platoon with M14 41s. Defending this objective, we have the heavy machine guns, the 3rd infantry platoon, and the final tank platoon of the Italian formation. In ambush, we have the Panther 3s, but in general, you have these guys here. So these guys are gonna start shooting slowly. They also have aircraft, so just see what happens, and try to, stay there until the Germans kind of weaken their position a bit. So let's go now with the shooting of the British. All right, so first things first, let's see if we have some aircrafts coming, looking for 5s. No. Now, these guys here, the Honeys, and these guys here, they're gonna put some shots here to this infantry platoon. Now, since this is a long range, and these guys are in foxholes, haven't moved to shoot anything, we are looking for 7s. So 7s here. All right, we have 1 hit, 1 potential, 5 or 6. Nope. So that's the first platoon of Honeys. Let's go now to the 2nd platoon. These guys here fighting there again, looking for 7s. 2 potentials. Artillery. ambush. Rush. Turn 3 for the Germans. So here we are with German turn 1, chilling a bit, just waiting for the British attack. Yeah, it looks like the British don't have any sort of pressure because they have eight turns total. And look, it's like, okay, so we can all play this game. We can start shooting, or we could potentially start shooting to the British and see what we can do. But then they'll lose the option of going to ground, or and it's a bit of a tricky one because I guess they can hold the position a bit, see how the artillery works. For the British, maybe potential attacks from the Hurricanes and the Stukas as well that could damage seriously, since there are a concentration of troops here in the British end. But there's not much to do. I mean, they could potentially, because when it comes to the ambush, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna put some units maybe here and then probably move them there and try to put some shots on those guys? Always being mindful that the 6-pounders are truly scary even for the Panthers. Or potentially the Germans could do a tricky movement and probably move an infantry team from here to there, and or try to take maybe this building here and put some pressure on the British left flank. But in the very end, what do you want to achieve with that? Because the Germans would like to get rid of the 3-inch mortars, the 25-pounders, and then wait and see what the Grants and the 2 infantry units are doing. And of course, all the British are a bit too far away from that objective. I mean, nothing is impossible. They still have 7 turns to, if they want to reach this objective here. But they are now focusing on this one. So when it comes to let's go through the turn itself, and let's do some let's roll some dice for let's see if the units can rally. So first of all, we have a pinned down unit, but the HQ is close to them, so we are rolling 2 dice. So no, they are still pinned down. That's the German platoon, the infantry platoon, this one here. And then we have a pinned down, a bailout tank. So let's roll a dice and see what happens. So okay. So that guy is still, and so this tank is still bailed out. So with that said, let's see if we have some aircrafts. Oh yes, we do. Oh, that's interesting, because now we have a variety of choices for the Stukas. Probably, if you want to hit the 25-pounders more than anything, but it would also be nice hitting the 6-pounders and at the same time these guys here, though these guys are on terrain, and that could complicate things a bit, especially to range in. But if you do something like this, you could potentially aim for all the 6-pounders plus the mortars, or range in against the 25-pounders, the 3 honeys, the 3 grants, and 4 units of infantry. I guess, yeah. What's the anti-tank of the firepower of 3 and a 80 of 4. Tasty. Let's give it a try. Maybe if the Stukas can kill 1 or 2 guns, that would be lovely. So okay, so let's do it. Okay, so here we have the Stukas, and they are gonna range in to hit the entire 25 pounders platoon, these 2 platoons of tanks, and a total of 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean these 5 stands of infantry, because this is pretty much covered. That's exactly what this template is covering. Set. So let's do the range in, and we need 3s here. So first attempt. Very good, Juan. Bravo. 3. So that's at the okay. So here we go. This is really scary. So let's start with the 25 pounders. We are looking for 4s here to hit. So we have 2 hits. And the 25 pounders. I'm gonna just put them here. And then let's do the grants. We need 4+ to hit. 2 hits on the grants. Painful. And then the honeys 3+ to hit. The 3 honeys. Very painful. And then the 5 stands of infantry 4+. 4 hits. Oh my gosh. Okay. So let's do 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and still having the HQ. Let's do this guy here. Okay. So if we start with the 25 pounders, 2 hits. So these guys, they need to roll a save, and it would be a 4+. Okay, so now we need a firepower, and it is oh my gosh, it's a 2+. So that's 1 25 pounder destroyed. Maybe we can do this one here. So that's very nice for the Germans. Now let's go with the the grants have 2 hits. So this is 2. We have, if I'm not mistaken, we have a top armor of 1, okay? And these guys have a tank of 3, so let's see what these guys can do with the armor. Oh my gosh, look at this. So we have 2 penetrations. Well, firepower 2+. Can you believe this? All right. Oh my gosh. So 2 grants destroyed. I can't believe it. Boom, boom. Okay, well, let's have a look at the honeys. I mean, this is really bad for the British. So the honeys, they have an how you call it, a top armor of 1 against anti-tank 4. So they equal. So we have a potential bail, firepower 4+. Sorry, firepower 2+. So 1 bailout tank, and it's gonna be the last one. Okay, I'll get a bailout marker here. So let's do this. Sorry guys. Okay, so bailout honey, and then we have the infantry teams. So we have 4 potentials. Rolling 3s for saving the infantry teams. Okay, so we have 2 dice here, and then we need firepower 2+. So 2 destroyed. So we are gonna destroy this team here and this team here. So hey, it is by far the best Stuka attack that I've ever played. Crazy stuff, guys. I mean, so 1 25 pounder, and of course these guys are pinned down. This unit is pinned down. 2 destroyed grants and 1 bail and 1 honey that is bailed out. So amazing. Okay, so with that said, what else can we say about the situation? There's not really need for anything else in my view. I guess that's pretty much it. Let's go then to British turn 2. All right, so let's do after this extremely dramatic turn, let's do some last stand tests and rally tests for the units. Always been mindful of the HQ, which happens to be 15 centimeters, less than 15 centimeters away from this infantry unit. And unfortunately, and probably this is my mistake, the HQ of the Honey's formation is more than 15 centimeters away from these guys here, which is from the grandstand. That's scary. So let's start with the 25 pounders. Here we need a 3+. Remount. Okay, so these guys are no longer pinned down, so that's okay. Let's do the last stand for the grants. That's a 5+. Okay, so unfortunately this guy runs away. This is a big hit for this is a truly big hit for the British. Let's do a rally test for that Honey. Let me just double check, guys, because okay, this guy is 4+, so rally 4+. Okay, so this tank remains bailed out, and then 2 dice for this guy here. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm just double check. Yeah, we need 4+, because these guys are confident. Okay, so these guys are not pinned down anymore. All right, so that's that. Now let's see, because we really need some hurricanes here. We need a 5+ now. Okay, there you go. So we got some hurricanes. Let's have a look at the table. Well, I guess at this stage you truly want to hit as many units as possible, and I guess we can aim for these guys here. Yeah, the entire all the M14s, 41s, and all these infantry units. So let me have a look at this, and I'll come back to you guys. So here they are, and basically, even though there's terrain here, and they'll need a 5 to range in, they could potentially hit the entire platoon of tanks, plus these 4 stands, plus another 4 infantry stands. That one, this one, this one, and this one. So let's do first things first. Let's range in, and here we go, looking for 5s. There you go, the first one. Fantastic. So 4 dice, and this is to hit the N14s, 41s, needing 4+. 2 hits. Now, top armor of 1 against anti-tank of 7. You're gonna need 6s, or the Italians are gonna need 6s to match this. Okay, 1 6. So we have 1 penetration and 1 potential bailout. So let's do the bailout first. This is a firepower of 4+, so nothing happens, and then the penetration. So the penetration is gonna be a 4+ again. No, so we have 1 bailout tank, and that's it. Now, since this guy was already bailed out, let's do 1 2 3 4 and see which tank it's been bailed out. Probably double bail. No, it's gonna be that one over there. So that guy is also bailed out. Let's put a marker here for this tank. That was unfortunate. Because I guess it could have been better for the British. Let's do this infantry platoon. These 4 stands here. We want to impact, looking for 4s. All right, so we have all these impacts, fantastic. And now saves 3+. All right, so 2 potentials. Let's do firepowers 4+. So 1 team destroyed, and it's gonna be 1 2 3 4. So let's do this quickly. No, not a 5. Just give me, no, my goodness. 2. So it's gonna be this team destroyed, who is one of the flamethrowers. So there you go. And then finally, these 4 teams here, looking for 4s to hit. Only 1. And now 3+ to save. So they are okay. So that was it for the Hurricanes. Let's do some shooting from the other units. All right, so pretty much the same thing. These 3 honeys shooting at those guys. 6 shots, looking for 7s. 3 potentials, very nice. Let's do 5s or 6. Nothing. Now the next honey platoon, same thing, fighting to the same guys. 6 plus. Okay, 1 impact, 1 potential impact. 5, 6, no. And then we have these guys here, so that's 8 dice total. So let's do 4, 8. There you go. Looking for 7s, and they are trying to hit this platoon here. So there we go. 1 potential, either 5 or a 6 here. Nothing. And now the artillery. Now, boy, I don't know what to say, because since the grants are gone, I think the British need to, wait and then try to attack. This is gonna be one of those. So anyway, let's try to hit with the artillery. So the artillery already ranged in. So let's go first with the 25 pounders. That, if I'm not mistaken, we're covering. Let's have a look at it again. Yeah, 3 stands of infantry from the platoon that is in the palm trees, 2 stands of this stand and this stand here, and they're the entire platoon of M14s 41. So let's do it. Let's start with 3. Just give me a sec, guys. 1 moment. Yeah. I think. Just wanna make sure. I wanna. Yeah, it's 3. Yeah. Okay. So let's do first the infantry teams that are in the palm tree. Ta-da! So just give me a second. So as I was saying, let's start with the infantry teams. So first of all, we need 4+ to hit. We have 1 hit. That's good. And then we need 2 saves because it is a repeated bombardment. Okay, so there you go. And then we need a 3+, if I'm not mistaken, because these guys are 3+ firepower. So 1 infantry team destroyed. Let's do this. Is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this guy is gone. That's nice. Now let's do the 4 tanks. Looking for. Oh my goodness! Can you believe it? Nothing, man. Wow, amazing. Anyway, and then the 2 hold on. Yeah, the 2 infantry teams looking for force. Nothing, man. And with the repeat bombardment, you don't really need to reroll. No, you cannot reroll hits. Okay, so that's it for the 25 pounders. Let's do the same thing, but this time for the 3 inches mortars. Now the 3 inches mortars, we have 1, 2, 3 teams. So let's do this. We need 4+. We can repeat this because we have more than 5 mortars. Okay, that's 1, and then we need 2 saves. Yeah, firepower, and the firepower is 3 inches is 4+. Tiki. Okay, so 1 destroyed, and it's gonna be this one here. So this one is destroyed. Okay, so everybody's pinned down. Let's place some markers. Let's try to do things right here. 1, 2, 3. So these guys were already pinned down. This dude is pinned down here, and this unit is is pinned down here. Okay, set. So I guess that's it for the artillery and in general the British turn. So let's go to German turn 2. Alright guys, so let's do first things first. The Germans in turn 2 start working out the withdrawal rule. So the withdrawing the rule, and basically I am taking out of the game these dudes here, the heavy machine guns. Okay, so that's what the Germans are withdrawing this turn. That's it. And now let's do some rally tests, because first of all we have the 2 infantry platoons. We have this infantry platoon here and the one in the palm trees. Remember that the HQ is less than 15 centimeters away from both, so we will re-roll the rally tests. So let's do this. We need 3s for this platoon, looking for 3s, so they are good. And then the platoon in the palm trees, they are also good. Fine. So let's take the markers out, and now let's do the bailout tanks. So for that, we're gonna need 2 pluses, if I'm not mistaken. So remounting 2 plus, that's a 3, good, and that's a 6, cool. So these guys are good. Set, very good. Now, I guess we need to see if the Stukas are coming back again. So we'll need a 5 here. So the Stukas are gonna stay put this time. That's good for the British after what happened in the previous turn. And now we need to think what to do. It's turn 2. You are now suffering the difficulty of this map as a defender. You are withdrawing your forces turn by turn. The fact that the Germans were really lucky with the Stukas allows you to, you have to be at this stage very confident, because I would say that the British probably lost more than 20 points in the previous turn, so that's important. Now, what to do? I don't think we should be moving anything dramatically, since everything is working out just fine for the Germans. They need to continue. They need to continually take the losses that the artillery is inflicting to them. But other than that, I was considering the possibility of maybe again moving these units that we have here and try to threaten that British flank. But at this stage, I don't see the point. At the most, we could potentially bring this unit of tanks from here, probably right behind this kind of a mountain. But other than that, I don't see any other movement. So just give me a second and I'll be back. So yeah guys, I moved these M14s 41s and the HQ of the formation a little bit closer to the other objective, just pretty much right behind this hill, and just getting closer to this objective here. But again, at the moment things are looking pretty good for the Germans. I guess we can now go with turn 3 for the British. Okay, so we have this honey here that needs to rally. The honey is bailed out and it needs 4 plus. So let's go for it. 4 plus for the honey. There you go, perfect. So that's, take this marker out, and then we need some. Let's see if the hurricanes are coming back. 5 plus. There you go, bravo. 5 plus. Okay, so what we said is the 4 tanks plus these 3 stands plus probably this stand here. I don't think they touched it ever. Oh no, plus those 2 stands. So let's go for it. I know it's risky because you need a 5, but it's the most effective way to do it. So ranging in, looking for 5s. First attempt, second attempt. Okay, good. Let's try to hit those N14s 41. So we are looking for 5s. Chun chun chun. Okay, 1 5. Needing 6s. For the armor, no, we have a penetration. If I'm not mistaken, the anti-tank is 4 plus. Oh, 1 bail out. And what tank is gonna be? It's not this one. 1 2 3 4. 1 bail out tank here. Boy, these tanks are being extremely lucky. You can tell. Okay, now let's do the infantry team at the infantry teams at the palm tree, looking for 5s. There you go, 1 impact. Saving on 3s. Good, but they are pinned down. And then the last, the infantry platoon here, those 2 stands, looking for 5s to impact. 1 impact here, safe. Oh, saves, it saves, looking for 3s. Okay, so they are good, but they are pinned down. Okay, so we'll put some markers here and there. Chen, 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 chen. 1 here and 1 here. And now let's do the usual shooting. We have these 3 honeys, and that's 6 dice. Looking for 6 dice, looking for 7s. No hits. Now we have these honeys, same thing, looking for 7s. Chen, chen, chen. 2 potentials. 5 or 6. Nothing. And now we have the 6-pounders, total 8 shots total. 2 shooting to the Italian tanks, looking for 7s. Okay, 2 potentials. 5, 6. Nothing. Wow. Okay, let's do then the artillery, starting with the 25-pounders. We do first the tanks, so we are looking for 4s here. Okay, 2 hits. And then we have some the armor safe. I believe these dudes are the what's the anti-tank of the 25-pounders? Oh yeah, it's 3+. Okay. Oh, fantastic news for the British. So that's an impact, and this is and 2 + 1 is 3, and since the anti-tank is 3, they are that's equal. So this is a potential bailout. So we need a firepower of 4+. So there's 1 bailout tank that is gonna be the first one. So we have a double bail, so we will resolve this by a second. So for this case, for double bails, the M14s 41s are pretty cool because they have a remount rate of 2+. So yeah, only with an 1 this tank would be destroyed. So let's have a look at it now. So nothing happens. This tank remains bailed out, and that's it. Now we move to the 3 inches mortars, and we are aiming. I think we are reaching. Yeah, 3 infantry teams. So let's do this. Where are you, Scooby-Doo? Looking for 4s. So that's 2, but we are gonna repeat the hit because. Oh, okay. So that's a 1, and we are repeating the hits because these guys have more than 5 mortars, right? So we have 2 hits, and now we're gonna roll some saves, and we need to reroll the saves because of the repeated bombardment. Okay, so that's 1 impact. So now we have a anti-tank of firepower of 4+. Okay, so that's 1 team destroyed, and it's gonna be, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. So these guys are destroyed. Okay, slowly. And what I am really amazed is with this tank platoon, man, they are indestructible. Pretty cool. So I guess that's pretty much for it for the British, for the 3rd turn of the British. Let's do the 3rd turn of the Germans. So remounting this bailout tank, 2+. Nope, stays bail out. Then this team here needing 3s to rally, and they do. And then this platoon here needing 3s to rally. There you go. Perfect. That's that. And now aircrafts. Let's see if the Stukas come back. No, they don't. And now, well, it is turn 3, and I forgot they need to take out one of the units. Probably, I would say that it is time to retire, to withdraw this unit of 3 and 14s. Yeah, it is painful, but I think it's the best option at this stage. Okay, so that's it. Ta-da! No ambush coming from the Germans, and that is pretty much it for German turn 3. Let's do British turn 4. So no rally tests for the British. Let's do. Let's see if the Hurricanes come back to the table looking for 5s. No, they don't. So let's do our usual shooting. Should we do our shooting? I mean, it's turn 4, or should we just charge? That's the big question, because we have 5 turns, and yeah, you need the kind of 2 turns to make it all the way there. Well, let's risk a little bit. So we will stay put. So we are going to do, or should we charge? Just give me a sec, I'm gonna think about it. All right, guys, so here we go. The charge of the Light Brigade. Is it gonna fly? Quite frankly, it doesn't look like, but they are gonna give it a try. So we are in turn 4, and we have the entire Honey formation marching in with the 2 infantry platoons, with the idea of creating a smoke wall here to protect all these teams from the potential fire coming from the Germans. And let's resolve first these guys here. So it's like one, I mean, in total we are talking about 6 markers here, because we have 6 mortars. So needing force, any would do, or will do. There you go, 5. So we have a smoke barrier there, and now we're gonna do some shooting, starting with probably these dudes here. 3 dice, trying to hit those guys over there. So boom, 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 looking for 6s, 0, and then let's do these guys here. As you can see, these guys can see that guy over there. So we are gonna need 5s. No, yes. I'll be back. Honeys need 5s to hit that guy. So 3 shots, looking for 5s. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, 2 shots. Well, now this is the interesting one. Can any of these guys see this guy here? I mean, I'm gonna assume that they can. Why not? So it's a steel front armor. So we are talking about a front armor of 3 against a anti-tank of 7. So they need 4s to bail. Oh, 2 penetrations. Beautiful. So now we just need 5 powers, 4 plus. Okay, so 1 tank destroyed. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Chin, 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 chin. 1, 2, 3. So this dude is destroyed. Okay, that's not bad. Ta-dan. And now the 6-pounders. I'm gonna try to hit this guy here. So that's 8 shots. 4. Another one. Yeah, there you go. So looking for 7. Oh, nice. So 3 potentials. Let's do 5s and 6. There you go. 1. So save 3 plus. Oh, it's saved. Okay, cool. Now let's do the artillery. 25-pounders, repeat bombardment. Let's do first the 3 Italian tanks, looking for 4s. There you go, 2 hits. Now this is the armor. So one is safe. So we have one penetration, and we have now the firepower. 4+. Come on, man! Oh, one bail out. Flowers. So which tank is it? Oh, the first one. Oh, this one here. Well, that's a double bail, my friend. So he needs a remount test. Oh shit. 2+. Okay, so this guy steals bailout. Cool. Okay, so now the 3 infantry teams. Let's try to hit them, looking for 4s. So that's 1 impact. 2 dice for saving. Okay, and then firepower 4+. Nothing. Wow. And then this infantry team here, 4+ to hit. Nothing. Boy. Okay. So that was it for the British. So they managed to destroy 1 tank. And that was pretty much it. But I mean, look, they have pinned down this platoon, so that's okay. And then, but they didn't manage to pin down these guys here. I guess that's it. Is there anything else? No, I don't think so. Okay, so let's go with German turn 4. Let's talk about the movement first. Well, before we go to the movement, sorry guys, before we go to the movement, let's talk about who is withdrawing. So even though they've done a fantastic job, the Stukas are leaving the table because of the withdrawing rule. So that's a little advantage for the British. And now let's talk about the movement. Now, these M14s, 41s, and the HQ moved here just to put some shots on the infantry that is marching towards this infantry platoon. We have these 2 teams also firing to the infantry, and then ta-da, we have the ambush. Now this guy and this guy, this is the commander, and this is important since we have good cards for the HQ of this platoon, are gonna aim to these guys, and they are out of the side of the 6-pounders. That's extremely important. Now the other 2 tanks are 10 centimeters. Are you 10 centimeters? Just give me a sec. Are within 10 centimeters of the objective. Oh, yes, you are. Okay. So that's important. And this guy here is get a shot, maybe, I'll double check that, to these tanks over there. So that's that. Now, all the other units remain put, and yeah, let's do some shooting. Okay, so before we go to the shooting, let's do the rally test. So that one here, 2 dice because the HQ is close, so they remain pinned down. Ooh. And then this tank here, remounting with 2+, he passes the test. So there we go. Cool. Now, this tank here is gonna put 2 shots on those 3 Hunners. So looking for 3s. That's 2 hits. Now, anti-tank of 6 against a front armor of 3. Let's roll some sass dice here. Oh! Biggest Spanish drama. 1 second. Wait. So that one was successful. Let's see the second one, 3. So that's 3 plus front armor of 3. That's 6. With an anti-tank of 6, that's a potential bail out. So our friend is gonna need 4+ to bail out one of the tanks, and it doesn't happen. So that's that. Now, let's go with these dudes here. 12 dice, machine guns to that infantry platoon. This is gonna hurt. Looking for 4s, because they are in short range. Oh, it wasn't that bad. So that's 5 hits. Ta-da! Looking for 3s to save. Oh, 3 casualties. Okay, let me resolve this. 1 second, guys. So that was that. And now we have these infantry units shooting at those guys, and that's 4 dice, looking for 4s. Only 1 hit. Let's roll to save here. 3+. They do. Okay. Well, these guys are definitely pinned down. So, ta-da-da. And now we have this guy here. Now, with the elite crew car, this has got a rate of fire of 3. So 2 + 3, and this dude here, long range, 2 shots. So just let me double check, because I don't know if these guys are in long range. I would, yeah, they are for sure. Okay, so the honeys are hit on 3s. So this dude is gonna need 4s. I'm gonna use this. Yeah. So in total is 3 dice for the commander and 2 dice for this guy here. We'll resolve this tank later. So we are looking for 4s. No, hold on. Because can this guy? Yeah. No, I think, because look, I think this guy, since it's there, it's not actually smart. Let's put it here. Yeah. And then because they have clever tactics, so he can no, let's do it different way. Here and here. There you go. Now this guy can be seen by the 6-pounders, but we will try to move him out of it, since we have the clever tactics car and he can shoot and scoot. So okay, let's resolve it. Again, 3 dice for the HQ and 2 dice for this guy here. Looking for 4s. Oh, only 1. Woohoo. Okay, so I believe so. That's anti-tank 9 against the front armor. Against front armor of 3, but they are long range, so that's a 4. So let's see if they can bounce the hit. So 4 + 1 is 5. So we have a penetration, and this is a firepower of 3+. Let's do this. That's the palm tree of the DAG, my friend. So we have 1 honey destroyed, and it's gonna be this one here. Set. And now we have 2 shots coming from this dude here, looking for 4s, long range. 3 and 1. Hey, by the way, you know what? This guy's got the hit thing, so I made a mistake. But anyway, doesn't matter. So no impact, no hit coming from this tank. So, I really thought that this platoon was gonna be completely destroyed, and it is not. Okay, so in general, I guess you now want to shoot and scoot, so we need the 2+. Thrust 3. So we move this guy probably kind of this guy here and this guy here. More than anything, I'm worried about the 6-pounders. So yeah, that's it. Hey, sorry guys, I had an issue with my phone. So long story short, big Panther drama. These guys only destroyed 1 honey here, and they shoot and scoot, so now they are here. The main worry was the 2 platoons of 6-pounders. So now they are safe, or at least these 2 tanks, and probably we could consider the possibility of taking this guy away a bit, but no, because he's 10 centimeters. I want him to cover the objective. So that was turn 4 Yerman, and let's see what the British can do in turn 5. First, we need to remount these dudes here, looking for 4s, 2 dice, because the HQ is there, so they pass the test. Cool beans. Now, what do you need? You need some hurricanes. We need a 5. We need a 5. No flowers. Okay, and now we're gonna, I guess, remove these dudes here and march forward. So look, let me just do the movement and I'll come back. Guys, let's go to the craziest turn of this battle, how can I put this, guys? I don't need to explain you how lucky the British need to be. Let's have a look at it. These guys will remain put, and will put 6 shots in this Italian tank platoon. These guys have moved here with the intention of assaulting this infantry team here. These guys have moved here, and basically this is the honey platoon and the HQ. They are gonna put some shots here, and then they're gonna charge to this guy here. Now the 25 pounders are gonna aim this tank here, and they are going to try to, and aiming here, they can potentially hit this tank, and one of the HQ's tanks. And the 3 inches mortars are going to aim this guy here. You cannot destroy this guy, but the idea is to pin down this unit and try to put some hits here as well. These guys remain put, and these guys are gonna shoot these guys here, and the 6 pounders are gonna shoot these guys here as well. You know what I'm thinking now that we are here, and since the Germans have a lot of things to think about, we're gonna move forward these guys, maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Let's keep them there, maybe. So the problem is they are more than 30 centimeters away from these guys here, and that basically means they cannot charge. They cannot charge. So they cannot charge, but they are gonna, look, they potentially could put some hits to pin down this unit. Hopefully we will destroy these tanks here. These guys, let's make it happen now that we're here. What the hell? It's gonna be crazy. I'll be back, guys. We're gonna resolve the 6 pounders. They are aiming that tank over there. So we have 8 dice. Those 3, 6, 7, 8. And we are looking for 5s here. 3 hits. Now, front armor of 3, plus 1 because of the long range. That's 4 against an anti-tank of 9. Let's see what happens. So, 4 plus 5, this is a potential bail, and we have 2 penetrations. So let's do the penetrations first. We need 4 plus to destroy the tanks. Wow, 2 bail outs, and so 4 plus would be double bail. No, man. So 2 bail out tanks. That's not a good start, though, because they haven't destroyed anything so far. So let's bail out these 2 German tanks, and now let's hit from here. So here we have short range, but they are covered. So these guys are gonna need 5 plus, and they have 4 dice. These honeys, because they didn't move. So let's do this. 4 dice. So looking for 5s. 2 hits. 2 hits, and let's do the armor save. So 1 penetration, and then we have firepower of sorry guys, the honey is firepower of anti-tank of 7 against yeah, so this is 2 penetrations actually. So 4 pluses. Chan 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 chan. Oh my goodness, again. So 2 double bails. And remember, these guys remount with 2 plus, so only with a 1 we would destroy a tank. So believe it or not, they managed to survive. Crazy. Okay, that's something big. Now these guys are gonna shoot, and I know that they are moving, but anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4 stands, needing 6s. Well, that's 2 hits. we will put that there. And now we need 3 pluses. Oh, 1 potential destroyed team. 6 plus to destroy? No. Okay, but these guys have 2 hits already. There you go. Ba-boom. Now, let's do I want to do the artillery. I want to do the 25 pounder. So first of all, we need to range in. Remember, we are aiming to destroy this tank, and so 2 tanks and that HQ stand. So first of all, ranging in. So first attempt, looking for 3s. No, second attempt. Yeah, second attempt. So for the tanks, we need 5 plus. No impacts. And the infantry team, we're gonna need 5 plus. Nothing, unfortunately. That's bad. Let's resolve the 3 inches mortars. As I already told you guys, they're aiming here with the intention of touching 1, 2, 3, and this infantry team. This is the important one to pin down the entire platoon. So let's resolve, since the 3 inches cannot do anything against the top armor of the tank. Let's resolve these first 3 guys and then this one here. But before anything, let's range in, looking for 4s. First attempt. Okay, first attempt. Perfect. Let's do the 3 infantry teams. No hits. And then the important one, you really want to... Oh, hold on. Since we are shooting with more than 5, we are going to reroll the hits. So, 1 second. So we have 2 hits. Saves, looking for 3s. Wow. And now firepower of 4 plus. Ta-da! 1 team destroyed. Let me just check which one is gonna be. It's gonna be this dude here. So, okay, good. The important guy. Looking for 4s. No, rerolling. No. Okay. Let's do this honest. 6 shots to this tank unit. So, boom. Looking for, I believe 3, 6. Looking for 5s. 3 hits. Cool. So I would say 2, and then I don't think they can see this guy here, so we assign 2 dice here and 1 dice there. So let's do this guy here and then that guy there. So this is the armor save. So 2 and 3. That's from armor of 3 plus 2, nothing. 3 plus 3, nothing, because the honeys have an anti-tank of 7. So we have 2 penetrations, looking for 4s, destroyed. Now the second tank, the armor save 6. So this guy is actually cool. Now these guys here are gonna put the 3 shots, and these guys are gonna put the Let's just start with the HQ. 2 shots to that, to these 2 tanks. Looking for 5s. 1 hit. Let's do the save. So that's safe tank because and then these 3 tanks shooting at the same 2 targets. That's 3 hits. Looking for 5s. No hits. Interesting. Okay, now it's not going very well for these guys here. The British are gonna charge. And let's resolve this charge first, and maybe later we can go and charge here. I don't know yet what I'm gonna do. Well, this is the thing. This is a charge. Defense fire coming from these 2 tanks and this tank here. Let's do the M14s, 41s first. So these dudes are looking for 3s with 4 dice. So looking for 3s. We have 4 impacts. So we are gonna assign 2, 1, and 1 here, and now Now we need to do the, I mean, these guys have a front armor of 3 and these guys have an anti-tank of 6. So the British are gonna need at least a 3. So let's start with this one here. You're looking for 3s plus, okay, so we have 1 penetration and 1 potential bale. So let's do the bale first. We need a 4 plus. So no, we do the penetration now, 4 plus to destroy. Destroyed. So this guy is out. Now this guy here. Armor safe. Good. And then this guy here, armor safe. Good. Cool. Now let's do the 2 shots coming from that Panther. 2 dice, looking for 3s. So 1 hit. Basically, unless these guys, yeah, they're gonna need a 6. No, 4 plus to destroy. No, sorry, 3 plus to destroy if I'm not mistaken. Chuki. Yeah, 3 plus to destroy, so that's 1 destroyed. Tank here, boom. And yeah, man. That's that. And so there's 1 tank remaining. Sorry guys, defensive fire hits side armor, but it's okay. Let's resolve this guy's attack. These guys are looking for 4s to kill the infantry team, and they do kill the infantry team. Boom. Correction, since 2 tanks were destroyed, this guy needs to fall back. So this guy is alive. So this guy moves back 10 centimeters, and this basically kills or makes it extremely complicated for the British to do much. We can do German turn 5, and we will. In fact, let's do it. Let's face it, and there's no need to do this game unnecessarily long. The situation is really bad for the British because look, yes, it is true that these guys could charge, but they have these defense fire coming from the tanks, all the infantry teams. These dudes here could potentially charge here, but they have all the defensive fire on Earth. And if you guys want to, we can try. I mean, look, let's do it. So let's say that these guys charge, okay? Then we have defensive fire coming from these 2 tanks. Let's make it happen. So basically this is 4 shots looking for 3s. Dunky. You have 3 impacts. And then you have armor, the armor safe, and they manage to, well, this is 3 plus 3, 6, so this is a potential bale, so let's do a 4 plus. Yeah, 1 bail out tank, and then you have the Panther with 2 shots, looking for 3s. Poof, both of them safe armor, 2 penetrations, 3 plus to destroy, 1 destroyed. So yeah, in general, yeah, it is game for the Germans. Look, probably we should have wait a bit more. Yeah, I guess we made the mistake of charging in turn a little too soon, because by turn 7 the Germans probably wouldn't have the infantry HQ and probably this infantry team or platoon, sorry, and probably the N1441 HQ, but still, I mean, the Stukas were devastating. I guess let's do some final comments. Okay, guys, so I truly believe that and I guess we learn from here, we should have charged in turn 6, though again it was very difficult because there was not enough anti-tank power to destroy the Panthers, and the only thing that potentially could have done something was were the Hurricanes, and of course they could have managed, but the artillery could have done something too. But yeah, no, I don't think. Yeah, we should have waited a bit more. My bad. But yeah, I guess it's a victory for the British. Again, the Stukas did a fantastic performance. Those snake eyes, the double one, that hurt. And when we were rolling the armor save of the grants. And I guess that's pretty much it. So look, I hope you enjoyed this battle report, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.